listen to this 3 minutes, you'll understand why Mr. Trudeau does not pay money to this station as he does to virtually all other stations in Canada. This is about bureaucrats and busybodies and people who don't want to be Canadian infiltrating our way of life. First of all, there's a little town in Northern Ontario, population 1,300. And somebody from a Pride organization, a gay organization, took them to the Human Rights Commission because they said they weren't recognizing Pride. Human Rights Commission in Ontario fined the town $10,000 and fined the mayor $5,000. Now the mayor said, we didn't put up a Pride flag because we don't have a flagpole. There are 1,300 people in this town. But that doesn't matter to the busybodies from Toronto, the Human Rights Commission, who are taking them and saying, you've got to pay this fine and you have to take some re-education courses. We have too many busybodies and too many bureaucrats running what's going on. Now, sometimes the politicians, though, save themselves. The Quebec Premier, Legault, is saying right now that I'm not allowing Islamist teachers into our schools saying we're going to have prayers in the middle of classes. We're not going to allow females to take science classes or to take other certain classes that they don't agree with. This is a secular society. In most jurisdictions in Canada, you can't say the Lord's Prayer anymore. But certain people come to this country and say, we're going to convert this country to really what we think it should be. We have people stopping traffic in the middle of intersections in most cities, and they're saying, we are praying Islamist prayers. We have people standing up saying, Allah is telling us, and Allah bless us, and we're going to kill the Jews. This has got to stop in Canada. We are being too tolerant of the intolerance that's going on. So between the bureaucrats telling people how to live, telling people you better put up a flagpole, so we put up a flag for Pride, and say, oh, well, you may not want to put up an Ontario flag or a Canadian flag. That's your business. Saying you can't have prayers, Christian prayers in schools, but Islamist prayers, well, that's fine because we're afraid of offending you. Like our Minister of Foreign Affairs says, I know who's voting for me in my Montreal riding. I have to be very, very careful about this. Stand up for Canada. We need more people ready to take back Canada from the busybodies and those who come here who don't like Canada. And that is my 3 minutes. To those of you who have subscribed and donated, a heartfelt thank you. You're keeping us on the air. If you're watching and you haven't, please try to do so, because 4 years ago we started this show because there needed to be independent analysis. Now more than ever, with the Online Harms Act, once that gets into law, it's been passed once by the House, there are going to be hundreds of bureaucrats censoring the news in Canada, censoring this show. We need to keep it on the air. Thanks for your support.